Yeah, Pete Castro, let them gats blow. Pussy ass assholes.
Oh, not that one?
Yeah. Alright. Man, number 2 on the album.
Be faking it.
How was the process putting this album together? Was it fun making the album?
I mean, this is what we love. So it's always a blast doing what you love the most. But you know, I mean, first thing I would say would be definitely a big shout out to Q, CEO of Ghost Prowlers. You know, he really opened the door for us in a lot of ways, and you know, put a lot of himself into giving us an opportunity as far as you know, putting the studio together and you know, just giving us basically the freedom to work. You know, and it was cool making the album because it was a lot of guys like, you know, between me, Saya, Blaze, like we've all known each other for years, but you know, we got to meet a lot of new artists. You know, like Leo was introduced to us through that situation, and you know, Ty and you know, a couple other people, and so that definitely brought a lot of different perspectives and flavors to the project, which is fun, which is always a fun thing.
There's a lot of late nights.
Yeah,
late nights, early mornings.
Yeah,
like this one.
I got pictures of a couple people knocked out on. Yeah, we'll cut those in so y'all can see, cause yeah, we need to put people out there for falling asleep in the studio. It's unacceptable. What
was one of your favorite, tracks that we made on the album? One of your favorite memories?
I really liked working on the Cypher. The Cypher was a, you know, it just all started from a really classic hip-hop break. I mean, you know, It's a New Day by the Skull Snaps had a really dope drum loop in it, and that was used on some, you know, it was used on Gangstar's, I believe it was Take It Personal or Bust Your Shit, and putting that on kind of really, especially with Q being the old man that he is, he started jumping around hearing that old shit, and you know, from that I kind of just built off the top of that, and as I was doing that, everybody was building on their parts. I mean, people just started going in, so it was a really cool vibe working on that particular track. I would say that's probably you know, as far as what we worked on, that was the most fun to make for me. You know, like we were talking about earlier, what makes us different, I think that's a really big piece to me about what makes us different as far as the feeling that goes into our music. You know, a lot of times nowadays you got you know, artists in Cali, you know, whose manager will find them a beat online or through somebody's cousin, and they never even meet the producer. It's not like, you know, it was a real project. I wouldn't even call it a project. That's more just like a, you know, some shit thrown together.
Slapping everything,
you know,
over each other. Like
I just mentioned Gangstar, you know what I mean? Or EPMD. I mean, you had like these albums that people wonder why nothing sounds like it anymore. Because, you know, day in, day out, like, you know, I'm with these guys. Like we grab food together, we smoke together, we drink together, we you know, sleep over each other cribs and shit, or be up all night together. So, you know, when he's coming onto a track, the feeling he's coming with is the same energy I had. because you know we live a lot of the same things together, even being from totally different parts of the city, and you know, in my case, different parts of the tracks. You know what I mean? Like you got a white kid from the suburbs chilling with y'all on the terrace, and but at the same time, that energy comes together in a really dope way, and that's why, you know, there's a feeling that goes into our music that's really absent in a lot of shit nowadays, and you know, that's why it all sounds you know, ingenuine, because it's not real. You know what I mean? So.